Good morning, kids! This is Teacher Bienne of Woodrose International School. On this video, we will learn what is direct and indirect speech. This lesson is for Grade 5 English. So the first question is, when do we use direct and indirect speech? We use them when we narrate what others said. What is narration? Narration is the art of reporting the words of a speaker. A person who narrates something, especially a character who recounts the events, is called a narrator. Do you recognize narrator Smurf? Yes, he tells the story, hence he is called narrator Smurf. You can answer the question, what did he say, in two ways. First, by repeating the words spoken, that is direct speech. Second is by reporting the words spoken, that is indirect or reported speech. The narrator uses either direct speech or indirect speech. When the narrator repeats or quotes the exact words spoken, that is direct speech. But when he or she uses the reporting verbs like say, tell, ask, and may use the word that to introduce the reported words, that is indirect speech. When the narrator places the words spoken between quotation marks, that is direct speech. But when quotation marks are not used, that is indirect speech. A narrator may be reporting something that's being said now or telling someone later about a previous conversation in direct speech. But a narrator can only use the past tense in indirect speech. Let us have some examples. Direct speech. She said to him, "Consult a doctor," with the quotation marks. In indirect speech, that is, she suggested him to consult a doctor. No quotation marks. Direct speech. He said to me, "Write it again." In indirect speech, he asked me to write it again. Direct speech. He says, "I am ill." In indirect speech, he says that he is ill. Again, direct speech, we are repeating the exact words. In indirect speech, we are not repeating the exact words. Direct speech with quotation marks, indirect speech without quotation marks. Now for the recap. When we report something using the exact words of the speaker, we use direct speech. When we use verbs like say, tell, ask, we use indirect speech. Here ends our lesson. Thank you very much for listening. Have a nice day.